Among islands shrouded in mist lies a nation, isolated from the world, shaped by its own traditions. For centuries, they closed their doors to the outside world, yet within that silence, a great civilization was born. Japan had learned the balance of nature and the discipline of man. And on these lands one day, swords would become not only weapons of war, but symbols of honor. In the 12th century, the emperor was symbolic, but real power rested in the hands of the samurai and daimyos. Land was protected not by force, but by loyalty. For the samurai, even death was a duty, if honor demanded it. Bushido, the way of the warrior, it was more than a belief. It was a philosophy of life woven with courage, loyalty, and devotion. The sword was no longer just a weapon. It had become an extension of the soul. By the end of the 16th century, Japan was burning in the hellfire of civil war. But then, three great leaders emerged: Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and Tokugawa Ieyasu. Their wars, at last, brought peace. In 1603, Tokugawa established the shogunate in Edo, modern-day Tokyo. For 2.5 centuries, the nation lived in complete isolation from the world. There was peace, but it was peace behind closed doors. The year was 1853. Smoke darkened the skies. American Admiral Matthew Perry sailed into Tokyo Bay with his steam-powered black ships. That visit changed Japan's destiny forever. The gates opened. The world came rushing in. The land of the samurai had entered a path with no return. No swords were drawn this time. Instead, factories rose. The Meiji Restoration began. In just a few decades, Japan transformed from a feudal age into a modern empire. At the dawn of the 20th century, Japan had become the new giant of Asia. It defeated Russia, entered China, and expanded its power across the Pacific. But power can blind. Then came World War II, and at its end, the sky suddenly turned to daylight. Hiroshima and Nagasaki witnessed the darkest light humanity had ever seen. A civilization was destroyed, but the spirit of Japan waited to be reborn from the ashes. When the war ended, only ruins remained, but Japan did not surrender. As they once forged steel into swords, now they forged machines from steel. Toyota, Sony, Honda, Nintendo, the samurai of old had become the warriors of technology, discipline, perseverance, and innovation. These were Japan's new weapons. Today, Japan stands as the perfect harmony between old and new. In the silence of ancient temples, the spirit of the past whispers, while beneath the neon lights, the future takes shape. Imagine a nation where those who once died for honor now live and work for the future. This is the story of Japan, a legendary journey from sword to circuit, from silence to innovation.